What's up everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a league video. I haven't done this in a while, so I thought it would be really nice for you guys. So with my channel recently, I'm going to be starting to do a lot more videos with cams and stuff. So recently I haven't done a lot of videos because I've been playing more different games that aren't league, and I'm setting up all of it and just trying to get things done. So a game I've recently been playing is a game called Dead by Daylight. It's recently came out of beta and stuff and I'm just enjoying that at the moment. But if you guys want more league content, just comment and like and subscribe, and that would be highly appreciated. Okay, so this is a normal game, 5v5, and I am playing Taliyah. Taliyah is a new champion that well, she's not new, but me playing her is pretty new, and I'm just trying to learn her ways, and I find her really fun. So anyway, Taliyah is a rock bender, so she uses rocks to mow her movement. So as you can see, her passive is whenever she moves near a wall, she gains 20% movement speed, and it only occurs out of combat. As you can tell, I kind of have a bit of a cold, so I'm sorry if it's like bad quality and stuff. But anyway, so we're in the mid lane. We're against Ari, who is going to be a hard matchup because Taliyah suffers against people who have high mobility, and Ari's ult gives her mobility. She's also quite a fast champion, and it just means that this itself is going to be quite difficult. Okay, so for people who haven't watched League or anything, so you start out just trying to basically farm minions to get gold, to get items, to be stronger in the late game. You can also fight, but me and this Ari are currently deciding not to. So that ability I just used was my Q. Q lets me send out multiple rocks that will hit multiple targets, but I have to direct them. This is kind of difficult because you have to place it in the right way and stuff like that. However, if I use the ability while I'm in this circle, it means that I will only shoot one rock and not multiple. Okay. So Taliyah is probably known as one of the hardest champions at the moment, mainly because of how more useful she is and how game-changing her plays can be. Okay, so I suck at farming at the moment. Okay, so Ari's using a lot of mana to try and harass me. She hasn't landed a lot yet, so that should give us a massive advantage. I also have more mana than her and more CS because I've saved up mana and used abilities to harass it. Okay, so there you saw her Q hit me. So her Q travels to me doing an amount of damage, and then if it comes back on me, it does true damage. True damage means it goes straight through my magic resist, which basically just means that it does a fuck ton more damage. Okay. So these circles last, I think it's about three minutes, which is kind of annoying because it means that I can't hit as many Qs. And the reason why Taliyah is so strong with that ability is because of the perk I have right now called Thunderlords. And it basically means after the enemy champion has been hit 3 times, she automatically takes a surge of power, which does a lot of damage. Okay, so here I'm kind of trying to keep the lane equal. Okay, so that was quite a bad idea. We shouldn't have fought there. Especially when Fiddle was seen behind us. So it means they have quite a big advantage. Especially considering Fiddle is quite strong early. Okay, so I think Ari's going to start backing. So I'm going to push out this wave and then base. I'm going to warn that she's not in lane anyway. Okay. Oh no, Ari stayed. Okay, so that means I'll stay because it means I'll get a lot out of it. So because she left, I was able to get a farming advantage again. Yeah, it's only like 1 or 2 minions, but that still in the long run, that is actually still quite a lot. You always want to try and stay ahead of your opponent in farm, because then you'll at least have a lot more gold, so your chances of being a lot stronger are very high. It also depends on what champion you are, because like if you're playing Singed is a late game champion and he is able to build up a lot quicker than an Ari or something like that, because he literally just builds a Rod of Ages, waits out most of the game, and then he'll become really strong because his tier has stacked, which gives him a lot of mana that will waste his poison fields. Okay, so I'm gonna back here. I'm getting my Rod of Age, parts of my Rod of Ages, a few potions, and a ward. Wards are one of those key parts of this game. As you can see, there's a ward up here. There should be wards up here, but they aren't doing it, which is really dumb because wards are so important because they show us everything that's going on around the map. And it's really dangerous. Okay, so Ari has gone down bot for whatever reason. This gives me an advantage, because now I get to push out. Wait, what? Okay, so she got here incredibly fast. For like, no reason. She was like immediately bot, and then she just instantly got up here. Which is kind of fishy, but it's fine. Yeah, so at this point, I'm not wasting a lot of mana, which is good. Okay, so the team played that really stupidly. Like, if they had actually gone off, I could have walled them off and then we could have actually done something. Okay, so basically what Taliyah's ult does is it is basically she just builds a massive long wall, which kind of helps because it separates allies and does all that stuff. Okay, so this team is kind of useless. They haven't been providing map awareness with wards. They haven't been winning lanes. It just seems like they're playing really badly for like no reason. Okay, so here I just finished my Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages is a stacking item that basically, after 20 minutes of the game, no, 10 minutes, it gets basically really powerful. And it gets stacks every minute. And when it gets to 10 minutes, it's maxed out, and it becomes basically this tanky, massive damage item. Which is really good. And whenever I take damage, I get mana back. Which is actually a really nice thing to have, because it means that I can spam abilities more when taking damage. And this team... Lol. So this Bard, he hasn't been doing his job as a support. He hasn't been warding. He hasn't been basically creating pressure or winning his ADC's lane. And he's trying to call me bad just because, one, I'm farming better than Ari. I'm creating vision which is a lot better than what they are doing on the team. It just seems really stupid that just because he is doing bad, he calls others bad. Okay, so Darius is going to die in a sec because Ari's going up to him, which is pretty obvious. Am I going to continue farming here? As it gets me stronger, as I said earlier. Okay, so I'm going to start coming top, bot lane. Fucking hell. Okay, so I was going to go bot and help them kill them, but apparently they just wanted to fight. It's really dumb. And we get nothing out of it. I'm just going to continue farming. Because I can't defend bot. And I'm probably going to die here. Yeah. Okay, so they've fed Fiddle quite a bit. He's a lot stronger than I am. Which is kind of annoying, but meh. What can you do? Hopefully late game we might be able to pull back, but I have a feeling this is probably going to be a loss. This team doesn't really do much. Okay, so there I was able to get a kill and have a lot more out of that. Okay, so there you go. I was able to get another kill and basically just do a lot more for the team. So here I'm going to base now. And I should be able to get my my needlessly large rod. And with that I should have a lot more ability power to start dealing a lot more damage. And now I have my sorcery shoes as well, which gives me 50% magic, 15 magic pen, and 45 movement speed, which means I am a lot faster. Okay, so I think Callista is starting to do Drake, and we kind of need to get to her. Ah, shit. Okay, so I played that wrong. I shouldn't have gone after him. I should have just secured Drake and just left it. But because I didn't get the kill I wanted, and I also gave a kill to Ari, which is really bad for me as I'm against Ari. So I think I'm still ahead of her slightly because of my farm lead and also having one more kill. But she has 2 more assists. So I don't actually know. I think I'm still ahead by like 100 gold, maybe 300-ish. So item-wise, we should still have the same. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this bard is a troll. He's now just messing about and has no care for this game. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. That was too late. Okay, so basically in that, Aatrox led out the enemies, which was kind of bad on his part. I shouldn't really have been walking that way, but I got cut off by Blitzcrank and Callista. So what Vayne needed to do there was condemn one. However, she condemned too late, which meant that I ended up being rendered early, and I died for it. Which was really stupid, as that Vayne actually could have saved me there. Like right here, all she needs to do is condemn. And look, she did it late again. Which is really bad. I'm kind of happy that I didn't go into a ranked game, because I have a feeling that a lot of bad players are on right now. But you never know, it actually could have probably been better, me doing ranked. So at the moment, I just need to keep farming, because my farming is lacking now. It should be a lot higher. But because of all of them, okay, so now I'm going to oh shit. Oh, too late. Ah. Should have been that quicker. Okay, so that's kind of annoying because I ended up losing my blue buff, which would have helped a lot more in team fights. Okay, I don't get why the Darius did that. He actually lost the target because of it. Actually, he might be able to get him. I have a feeling he won't though. No, he's not going to. Okay, so now I have my Rylai's, which means that through my multi-hit, it means that they will be slowed down by 20%, which is a big deal. It also gives me a lot of health and 100. bad. It's really bad. But it's fine. We at least got the kill. It's really annoying that he's trolling, because in that fight he could have done a lot more. Like, Callista was near the walls. He could have stunned her. He could have just queued her and just done a lot more damage, which would have helped and probably meant that I could have lived. It's just dumb little plays like that that can actually make a massive difference. Because, here, look, he's got 10 deaths, which is actually pretty much like a third of their kills, which is actually really bad. That's above a third. So doing things like that has a massive outcome on how bad it is for us. Okay. Shit. Okay, so he came behind and just, yeah. I can't really do much when they come behind because I'm clearing the waves so the tower doesn't, they can't push in through it. And actually they're just continuing anyway because they're so fed. So it's kind of annoying that the game has gone this way, but we can't really do much about it. So from this game, I at least did a lot better than Ari. I farmed a lot better, I've done a lot more probably this game. And it's just a lot more nicer, still knowing that I did well. However, there was a lot of things that I could have done better. I could have roamed more, I could have done a lot more, which is actually a big part of why we lost, but it's also a lot different to why we didn't lose, which is kind of annoying, but meh. Lol. What the hell? He still got through. So I can't really do much here. I don't have anyone helping and all of that. This game relies way too much on your team, and the fact that I weren't getting any help was a big part of why we were losing. Like, look at their ADC. She's 14 and 5. That's a big power spike for her because she got so much gold early. And Taliyah is such a situational champion because she has to, like, keep herself safe to actually do as much damage as she can. Okay, so they've done all of Aatrox's jungle, which is actually a pain because it means I don't get a blue. And blue buff gives me cooldown reduction, and gives me mana regen, which means that I can use a lot more abilities in a fight. Okay, so now I have my Haunting Geist, which gives me 25 ability power and 200 health and magic pen. So this game, as you can tell, I'm kind of building a tanky path to try and keep myself alive as long as I can. However, I still do quite a lot of damage. Just not enough to 1v1, because Taliyah isn't really a 1v1 person. She's more just about outplaying and doing a lot more. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Well, I'm dead. Okay, so I don't think we can win this. Like, the chance of us winning this is really low. However, I guess it's possible, but I doubt it. However, Darius is still pushing, which could give us a lot more gold as he's getting towers killed. So this Darius is pretty much our strongest member, and he's doing a lot more for us. However, he's not really in our fights, or when he is in our fights, actually doing something. Because in the last fight, he kind of just walked in, landed a Q that gave him a little bit of a heal, and then just died. And it was like, okay. So being useful isn't the same as actually killing people, because like me, I don't really kill people. I just make the situation the best possible, and I do AoE. Oh, shit. So as you can tell, this bard is a massive troll. He's stolen farm, he's basically just done everything a troll needs to basically confirm our loss. Yep, freaking knew it. That's why you shouldn't do those plays, because no one pink wards and stuff like that. So it makes it actually really stupid. Because if they do have the bush warded, they can just collapse like that. Like if they didn't have that warded, we could have grabbed someone out and just killed them. Okay, so I don't really think we can win this. Also, they're about to get Baron, which basically increases their damage by like triple. They've also got basically quadruple Drakes now, because they're probably guaranteed the massive Drake that's spawning there because of Baron. Okay, from now on I'm just going to play safe, farm, and I'm going to try and take kills to try and improve score and try and make it that little bit stronger. This game is quite aggravating because of how useless this team is. Like, I've pretty much gotten to the useless point because of how the team hasn't cooperated and or done anything together, which is actually a big factor. Like, right there, we had 2 tanks of Aatrox and Darius. They could have done a lot better in protecting me. And the fact that Kled ulted on top of me, pretty much it tells them who he's targeting, which means that they actually didn't want to help, which was really dumb of them. And this Bard is just, yeah, trolling. And Callista here is just going to kite. When she comes out, I'm literally just going to sit here and just do shit. Boop, 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 boop. Whee. Nah. No point. So, that's how the game went down. It wasn't really the way I wanted it to, but meh. So anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you next time.